they cast who in that role? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 surprisingly good casting choices.
Ooh, did the others get interviews?
I don't know. I was having a slash.
Actually, nobody got interviews.
How do you know?
For this list, we're looking at actors and actresses who were cast in movie roles that didn't seem to fit their particular skill set, but ended up being excellent choices in the end. Number 10, Charlize Theron as Aileen Wuornos, Monster.
I'm good with the Lord. I'm fine with him.
Some people questioned whether stunning beauty Charlize Theron could believably portray the unattractive, mentally ill serial killer Aileen Wuornos.
So I killed him. I shot him, all right?
Theron, however, didn't only use her skills as a thespian, but also committed her body to the role by gaining 30 pounds and donning prosthetic teeth, completely transforming her appearance.
They gotta tell you that thou shalt not kill shit and all of that. But that's not the way the world works, Selby, because I'm out there every fucking day living it.
Called one of film's greatest acting performances by Roger Ebert, Theron also won an Oscar, Golden Globe, and Screen Actors Guild Award for her efforts.
People kill each other every day. And for what?
Number 9, Tom Cruise as Lestat de Lioncourt, Interview with the Vampire, The Vampire Chronicles.
I've come to answer your prayers.
After a series of film successes in the late 80s and early 90s, Tom Cruise was one of the most marketable actors in Hollywood.
Have you said your goodbyes to the light?
This led director Neil Jordan to cast him as the vampire Lestat de Lioncourt in this adaptation of the Anne Rice novel.
Lord, what I wouldn't give for a drop of good old-fashioned Creole blood.
Yankees are not your taste.
Their democratic flavor doesn't suit my palate, Louis.
Fans of the book didn't think Cruise was right for the imposing anti-hero, though, and the Vampire Chronicles author called the decision bizarre and absurd.
No one could refuse me. Not even you.
Nevertheless, Cruise was able to successfully shed his pretty boy persona and gave one of the most memorable performances of his career. As a result, Rice retracted her comments and even went as far as saying Tom was Lestat for her.
Why do you do this? I like to do it. I enjoy it. Take your aesthetes, taste pure things. Kill them swiftly if you will. But do it! For do not doubt!
Number 8, Zachary Quinto as Spock, Star Trek.
Dr. Puri, report.
When J.J. Abrams announced he was rebooting the Star Trek series, one of the most difficult things he had to do was cast a new Spock to replace the iconic Leonard Nimoy.
I am Spock. Bullshit.
Enter Zachary Quinto. Up to that point, Quinto had appeared in several television series, but had never appeared on the big screen.
Captain, engineering report's ready for launch. Thank you.
This caused some fans to question the casting decision, especially after the actor admitted that he had only seen a couple of the previous Star Trek films.
What?
Captain, please, I apologize. The complexities of human pranks escape me.
It's not a prank, Spock.
Nimoy, however, who played a large role in the casting choice, approved of Quinto after his impressive audition.
As you have yet to select a first officer, respectfully, I would like to submit my candidacy. Should you desire, I can provide character references.
It would be my honor, Commander.
Number 7, Renée Zellweger as Bridget Jones, Bridget Jones' Diary.
It all began on New Year's Day in my 32nd year of being single.
An iconic British role given to an American?
If walking past office was attempt to demonstrate presence of skirt, can only say that it has failed parlously. Cleave.
Shut up, please. I'm very busy and important.
Many of our friends across the pond were upset when Renée Zellweger was given the part of Bridget Jones, considered to be a British heroine by many fans of the fictional character.
So, why do you want to work in television?
I've got to leave my current job because I've shagged my boss.
Fair enough. Start on Monday, we'll see how we go.
Others also believed the actress was far too skinny for the role. Zellweger beat out the likes of Kate Winslet, Kate Blanchett, and Helena Bonham Carter, however, and dedicated herself to the role by gaining 20 pounds and developing a believable British accent.
I decided to take control of my life and start a diary to tell the truth about Bridget Jones.
In the end, she became the lead of a critical and commercial smash and was further rewarded with an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress.
To Bridget, who cannot cook, but who we love, just as she is. To Bridget.
Number 6. Albert Brooks as Bernie Rose, Drive.
My hands are a little dirty. So am I.
More known for his comedy chops and for his distinctive voice in Finding Nemo and The Simpsons, it was somewhat surprising to find out the actor was given the role of the crude, villainous Bernie Rose in Drive.
Shut the up, you monkey.
Brooks accepted the role because of the character's complexity and because he wanted to go against his usual typecasting.
My partner is a belligerent asshole with his back against the wall. Right now, so am I.
His performance was met with much critical acclaim, and it was considered one of the biggest Oscar snubs of the year when he wasn't nominated for an Academy Award for his performance.
Here's what I'm prepared to offer. You give me the money, the girl is safe.
Luckily, he was recognized for a slew of other awards.
I'm excited. Nino, get the out of here.
Number 5. Michael Keaton as Batman, Batman.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Batman fanboys can be very sensitive about who plays the role of the Caped Crusader. Ben Affleck. So, when comedy-based actor Michael Keaton was cast in Tim Burton's flick in the late 80s, thousands of comic book enthusiasts made their anger known to Warner Brothers via snail mail. Fans also complained that Keaton lacked the height, muscular physique, and handsome features to play Bruce Wayne. Talk about a tough crowd.
It's Japanese.
How do you know?
Because I bought it in Japan.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry, Bruce Wayne.
Keaton gave a terrific performance, however, and helped make Batman one of the biggest hits of the year, and is arguably responsible for launching the superhero movie era of recent times.
A lot of people think you're as dangerous as the Joker.
He's psychotic.
Some people say the same thing about you.
Number 4. Channing Tatum as Gregory Jenko, 21 Jump Street.
Please get on the ground! You get on the fucking ground! We asked you first!
Typecast as a pretty boy with mediocre acting skills, with a bunch of awful romantic comedies under his belt, it seemed that the decision to cast Channing Tatum in the revival of 21 Jump Street was doomed from the start.
Is this funny to you guys?
Not so fast, though. Tatum and Jonah Hill had instant on-screen chemistry, and the hilarious antics and self-deprecating humor of Tatum's Jenko quickly transformed him from every girl's crush to every guy's hero.
This is gonna fucking rock.
Cheers, man.
The film went on to make over $200 million at the box office, and Tatum's performance was praised by fans and critics alike.
One particle of unobtainium has a nuclear reaction with a flux capacitor. Carry the two, changing its atomic isotoner into a radioactive spider. Fuck you, science!
Number 3. Daniel Craig as James Bond, Casino Royale.
You noticed.
His blonde hair led people to call him James Blonde. He wasn't handsome enough. He didn't have enough acting experience. These were just some of the many complaints from fans and critics when it was announced that Daniel Craig would be succeeding Pierce Brosnan as James Bond. There was even an internet campaign against Craig, with fans threatening to boycott the film. Despite the negative publicity, the English actor delivered one of the best Bond performances of all time in Casino Royale, with people even comparing him to the iconic Sean Connery, and he has since starred in several more films as 007.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Number 2. Jonah Hill as Peter Brand, Moneyball.
You want me to speak?
The obnoxious, foul-mouthed fat kid from Superbad, playing a Yale economics graduate who becomes an assistant general manager in Major League Baseball? We don't blame you if you had your doubts. Cast as Peter Brand.
I'm Peter Brand.
A character loosely based on former Oakland Athletics assistant general manager Paul DePodesta. Hill didn't only overcome his doubters, he also hit it out of the park.
Okay, so Billy says he'll pay for Rincon himself. But when he sells him for more money next year, he's keeping the profit.
In his first dramatic role on the big screen, Hill received widespread critical acclaim and was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
You've been a huge part of this team, but sometimes you have to make decisions that are best for the team. I'm sure you can understand that.
You're cutting me.
I'm really sorry.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Good morning!
Morning!
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, Matt, where have you been? I had to bail on the freeway. We're in the city. I can see you!
Knowing you were out there was the only thing that's kept me going these past few years.
Let's go to the police. You can explain
No,
everything.
I can't turn up now. I'd be a pariah. Everyone would hate me.
I guess that must have alarmed you, turning up like
If
that.
you touch me, I'll more than alarm you.
That won't be necessary.
How about a magic trick?
#1, Heath Ledger as the Joker, The Dark Knight.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
When it was revealed that Heath Ledger would play the clown prince of crime in the 2008 sequel to Batman Begins, many wondered whether the Australian actor was edgy enough for the part.
Why so serious?
After the opening scene of the film, though, we were all convinced.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Ledger completely dedicated himself to the role, spending a month living alone in a hotel room to develop the Joker's voice among other characteristics.
Well, you look nervous. Is it the scars? You wanna know how I got them?
He didn't only fully embody the villain, but also made it his own. And for that, he was posthumously awarded the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite surprisingly good casting choice?
Could you tell me which of these guys is Bruce Wayne?
Well, I'm not sure.
Thanks,
For more enlightening top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Spock, in this case, do yourself a favor. Put aside logic. Do what feels right.